Hey guys, Jay here. So this video is just another mod to the Clam restoration I've been doing. This is a Clam Voyager TCX, an older model. It was in really rough shape. If you look at my previous video on it, I replaced the canvas. It was in really poor shape. I replaced it with the Jason Mitchell Thermal X replacement tent. I got this from Clam Outdoors. It's a nice fit, but I quickly noticed how dark it is inside. I put out all the garage lights, and even with my USB fan light, I just feel it's not enough light for me for that early morning or late night bite or even potential overnight. So I'm going to install some lighting, and it came down to availability and price, and I ended up going with the Otter portable LED light kit. And I compared this to, I guess, last year or previous year's version, and these two strips are 1,000 lumen each. The previous version was 600 lumen each per strip in the kit. So it should be very bright, probably brighter than I'm gonna need. It has a dimmer switch, so at least I'll be able to adjust that. And then I'm also gonna need power and a power supply. So I'm gonna be running it off a battery, and I couldn't find locally, again, a Clam battery tray. So I ended up going with the Otter battery tray as a substitute. So I'm gonna install both Otter pieces into the Clam Voyager behind me and get things lit up, have some fun doing it. So let's get at it. Okay, so upon opening the box, I'm not going to do an unboxing or go too in depth because there's videos on this. But you do have your alligator strips, and everything's like pretty much plug and play, right? Plastic clips. I may not end up using these. We'll see. I may just wrap these around with the Velcro straps and be done with it. But pretty simple, pretty easy kits, and we'll hook it all up. I'm going to keep this portable too. I'm not going to do anything permanent like securing the wires with zip ties or security ties. I'm just going to wrap it around the bars, the poles, because I may opt to move this back and forth between my hub tent and shack. So, all right, the lighting is going to be pretty tough inside the tent, but we'll make a go of it, and hopefully it all works out. But again, this is what your kit comes with. It comes with your 4 Velcro straps, two per strip. You got your wiring, your leads, your connection, your dimmer switch. It's alligator clips that hook onto the battery, plastic clips to attach to the poles, and then again the light strips, and that's what they look like. So these do look longer than the previous version as well, so that's probably where I'm getting the extra 400 lumen per strip. Okay, so onward. Okay, so hopefully the lighting's in here is okay. It will get better, right? Okay, so I've got the battery. It's an LED battery. I will change this out eventually to a Life Pro or lithium of some kind, just for weight and, you know, longevity. But here it is in the tray. I'm gonna actually mount it here on the right side of the tub because I'm right-handed, so the dimmer switch is near my right hand. But I'm not gonna mount it just yet until I figure out exactly how I want it all done. But I'm thinking I'm gonna sit it in here like this. And that way it's nice and easy. That's how most do it. A lot of them will also do it with there's that tray or shelf that they put in here, and it's mounted in behind it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna put in one of those shelves or not. I don't know if that's what I want for my setup. So there, so it's gonna sit there for now. I'm gonna run the lights up, and I'm just not sure what bar yet either. That's kind of the fun of doing the mods. I've got the spreader poles in. I think I'm gonna go with the middle one here that's above the seating area. That way it's shining down on, you know, the tub and the ice, as opposed to the very back bar where I have the, you know, the other support pole. So that's kind of my thoughts, but we'll get to it. Okay, so the light strips, light assembly, the instructions are super simple. So I'm going to attach them through Velcro rather than using the plastic clips. It actually recommends in the instructions to use the clips for hub style or tent style, not flip over. So these, I'm going to use the Velcro straps, figure out my placement, and go from there. And in case you're wondering how I have it so lit up right now, I'm actually using a desk lamp on an extension cord. Ingenuity, right? So all I'm doing is just, obviously just attaching the straps, the center bar that I'm thinking I want, and then I'm just going to adjust everything once it's all hooked up and ready to go. But I'm thinking something like that, and do it across the whole bar with the second one. So we'll get the next one on. Okay, so the second one I'm going to put on, and then I'll connect them. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of wiggling, I think, to get the right fit that I want. It sure is a nice, easy kit to deal with. Don't over tighten the screws. There's little screws that come with these straps right here. They finishing screws, or what are they? I don't know. Chicago screws. But there we go. So I've got both of them set up tentatively, and I haven't made anything permanent or tight, but that's how they're going to run across the tent. Okay, so that's it running across the center pole. So if you bear with me for a second here, I'm just move the camera. So if you see, this is my seating area here. I've got the lighting right above it. Okay, so just finishing this off. This here's the connector cord. It's the smaller, so it's connecting both lights. And again, everything's going to be adjusted. I'm just kind of like playing with it, get it fit and finish. So next piece is going to be the accessory cord, which will be run to the power, run to the battery, and then we should have lights. So let's grab it. Very portable with alligator clips, right? So, all right, so we get the connections in. Okay, so we're hooked up. Let's find out if there's light. I'm gonna actually, what I'll do is I'm gonna turn out the garage lights. I'll aim this up here so it's up at the ceiling. I'm gonna turn out all the lights, including my, well, I'll leave on my fan light, but I'll turn all the other lights off so you can see how lit it was with just the fan light. And then I'll turn on, if this all works, the outer lights. Okay. Okay, so this is the tent with the fan light on. So I've also got it pointing right up at the ceiling where the outer strips are, the LED strips are. So what I'm gonna do is I'll actually aim the camera down. That way it's not, the lights aren't right at the screen right away. Just so we have an idea. So I'm gonna take off my fan light here. You see it's pretty bright, it's got a good glow to it. But in terms of how well it lights up the tent, right? Okay, so I'll angle the camera down to not blind the viewers or myself when watching the video and editing. Okay, so lights out. And we'll hit the dial. And it's a dial, right? So it should come on slow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty bright. Wow. Okay, so in terms of how it appears above, there we go. So I'll play with the dimmer. I've got it mounted pretty high. I think what I will do is mount it lower because I'll be sitting lower and I am shorter of stature anyway. But there's the dim. Right, so if I want low light, not spooking anything, I've got low light, and the coverage is excellent in here. I can, coverage is wonderful. So it's very well lit. This here's the fishable area, and it's nice and bright. It is so bright. What an improvement. And this is the max setting, but they are dimmable, and it was a very easy mod. So yeah, I would say that this mod took me 10 minutes from opening the packages to setting everything up. I spent more time in the store buying the components than it took me to set it up. So who doesn't like a quick, easy mod that's efficient? This worked out great. I can't wait to get it on the ice. I like the fact that I can swap it back between tents or shack, and the fact that it's adjustable, and it really didn't break the bank for this whole setup. So I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.